Ask everyone to join in a pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There he is.
You have a call from the president?
Yeah, it's Mike's fault. All right. We have a roll call of the board.
I'm doing it.
Do we have executive session minutes that we need to sign?
Pardon?
Do we have executive session minutes we need to sign?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I wasn't there, I still did them. Roll call. Tracy Edry,
Yep.
James Tuthill,
Here.
Tricia Wiggles-Bazey,
Here.
Dan Ranko,
Here.
Randy Brake,
Here.
Sedlak, yes. St. Charles.
Yes, we will have a quorum tonight. We can conduct business. Next item is the approval of the agenda. Any additions or deletions to the agenda tonight?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and support. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay, we'll move into the first call to the public for any agenda-related items. We'll open the call to the public. And at this time, see no response, we will close the first call to the public. We'll move on to the consent agenda. You have the approval of the January 21st, 2026 regular board meeting minutes, the approval of the January 21, 2026 executive session minutes, and the approval of the submitted bills list in the amount of $231,853.39. Any questions, comments, clarifications?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and support. Discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
If you'd please pass the executive session minutes down to the
Do
clerk.
we need to sign them, or?
You don't.
Oh,
You just
okay.
need to see them. Thank you.
Now, you needed my signature on that too, didn't you?
I got it.
Okay. All right, department head reports. You have something from the police?
Do I do? How are you guys?
Good.
How are you?
Good. I am here on behalf of Chief Kramer, and we're seeking the board's approval for capital building improvements to our pole barn to
How about-
install, sorry, go ahead.
You want to do it?
No, go for it. You started.
That'll come during the business section
Okay.
of the agenda, so we'll kind of call you up for that.
Understood.
Usually Chief Kramer has, something about the department or something. That's what I wanted to find out, if you had anything other than what you have on the
No,
agenda.
my apologies.
Nope, that's cool.
Jumping ahead.
None needed.
I'll be seated.
just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
We do too.
Okay, we'll be right with you. Trish, do you have anything?
Just getting close to tax collection due date on February 17th. We're really busy at the counter. Other than that, just moving right along, waiting for tax collection to be done for the season and taking a little bit of a break. So nothing too exciting for me.
Okay, sounds good. Michael?
Two things. We're going to find out if we have a May election on the 9th. That would be a Brighton school election. And then the second one, this concerns both Tricia and I. One of Tricia's employees, Grace, had talked earlier in the past about learning new things. And we approached, Tricia and I talked to Mark as well. We approached Grace about becoming the backup payroll and AP person. She enthusiastically accepted, and we did this to prevent, in case something happened to Lindy or Dawn, so we could still get payroll and stuff out. And lo and behold, last week, Lindy was out the entire week with COVID. So proves the point we need a second person. She's taking this on. Her assignment is that she learns payroll and AP to run by herself by June 30th. So as soon as tax collection is done, she'll jump in.
And she got thrown into the fire last week when she had to work on AP with Dawn. So she already got her first training session on the fly. So, and again, she's
training.
very excited, and I think it's gonna be a great, the clerk's office has always been really helpful when cash receipting, if we can't do something or if we have meetings out of the office. So I think it's kind of nice that we can go over to that side and help out and be a backup for these types of situations. So I'm excited for our offices to work together like that, so.
That's it.
Okay. One just quick one that I have, and no, it won't be deja vu when you see I think the next agenda. Briggs Lake Weed Control, first public hearing, we have to reschedule it. There's a little, won't call it a glitch, but when you sort the owners of record, on a special assessment district, there's a number of tabs you can use to sort those mailing labels. The tab that was used by Cynthia was the one that sorts by address, not mailing address. So we had, and it's nobody's fault, it's just a fluke of BS&A, especially BS&A Cloud. And so with that, we've had to remail, just to make sure that the record stays straight and clean, is that we've remailed the notices out to all of the mailing addresses so that we're 100% sure that every single property owner of record got a notice. Because if you use just simply the mailing address, it goes to the mailing, not the mailing address, the property address. It can go to a tenant, not the property owner. So just to keep this clear, that we're bringing it back, in front of the board. We'll hold another public hearing, which I expect will have the same type of attendance that we had the last time. So that's all I have for the supervisor's report. With that, correspondence?
None received?
Okay, we'll move into business items. Police Department, pole barn installation. You're up now. That's you.
We'll call that first one dress rehearsal. So I already spoiled it a little bit, but obviously I'm here to get the board's approval for capital building improvements. Ultimately what we're looking to do is add insulation to our pole barn. Last year we had the heat source donated to us free of cost. Now we're running into the issue that nothing's keeping it in the building. So if we turn it on, the ridge vents sucks it right out. So it's virtually useless in its current state. This item was budgeted for in the 25-26 budget year. Our ultimate goal is to deck the top of the roof line of the pole barn, and that will, and spray foam the top of that, throw in the fiberglass on top of the decking. That way we're not wasting the heat source into the peak of the ridge of the pole barn, if that makes sense. It's useless space anyway. So we got three quotes, and the lowest coming in was,
It looks like 24/7.
Yep, 24/7, and that's with Gale Insulation. And this company has actually done work with us prior. They did our women's locker room, and they did an add-on in our garage for our rifle room. So we have experience with the company, and their quality of work speaks for itself. And obviously, they came in at the best price point. So. And as far as I can see, it looks like they're the only company that actually came up with the idea of decking the roof, which makes the most sense to bring it down and not use the heat source to heat a bunch of dead space that isn't going to be used. And then the other idea is that spray foam, if it's hitting metal and wood, you're creating the possibility for condensation building up between the wood and the spray foam, which could lead to later problems down the road with rotting and issues that we could prevent by just decking the roof.
Were all of these, quote, spray foam, all three of them spray foam?
Yes.
Did get a chance to read through all of them.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
Yes.
One of the contractors wanted to spray the upper roof.
Yeah.
right.
And that was the big problem.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, that's no good.
What I like about Gale insulation, just on a practical point, and they're the lowest bid, is they gave a lot of detail and a lot of information here too, so, I mean, it's a budgeted item.
This budgeted for, and we added a little additional contingency cost, just pending any other unexpected things that might come along the way during that. I think this is definitely one of those projects that we kind of want to seize the moment, the opportunity while it's in front of us now, rather than later down the road and miss that opportunity when we had the chance to do something, especially with the space that we could utilize later down the road for training or doing processing of vehicles in there without freezing your butt off in a
Yeah, I think that
Cold
was,
pole barn.
just for the benefit for those who will watch the meeting afterwards, is why would you want to, insulate a pole barn? And it's become, as it was presented to us when the chief and deputy chief brought it forward, is this pole barn is used for many other things and can be used for training and of all different types. So therefore, it becomes a multi-use.
Absolutely, and we're at this perfect moment right now with our agency as we're growing, and we're going to continue to grow as time comes, and that's what I really want to focus on, like taking advantage of this moment right now to do something while we can before it's backpedaling later on, going, man, I wish we would have done something with the pole barn when we had a chance.
Is that going to be sprayed directly on the outside walls? Or are there plans to put drywall over it or some kind of surface over it?
I believe maybe tarping at most, or leave it exposed on the interior walls. If we want a finished look later on, I'm sure that's something we could explore, but it's not really necessary for the space.
You're not looking to decorate it? at
No,
all.
yeah, it's nothing to be pretty or,
Not a showplace, just the
yeah,
workplace.
yeah.
Okay, anybody else have any questions?
No?
Okay. What's the board think?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the bid from Gale Insulation for the work in the pole barn on the police station, for the fiberglass insulation in the roof and the foam insulation in the walls in the amount of $24,700, with a contingency to go up to $28,000 in case there's something we don't know about.
I'll second.
Okay, we have motion, motion and support, discussion on the motion. Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Brake?
Yes.
Trustee Ranko?
Yes.
Trustee Edry?
Yes?
Trustee Tuthill?
Yes.
Treasurer Wiggles-Bazey?
Yes.
Sedlak, yes. And Supervisor St. Charles?
Yes, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, discussion items. Do we have any discussion items tonight?
I just want to thank, while you're here, the police department for the other day when I called when there was a car that was broke down in the parking lot at night, ran out of gas. He was waiting on roadside. It was going to take 2 hours, and Officer Bezos, if I'm saying her name correctly, came over and took him to get gas. And I actually brought gas too, so we were both. But she was amazing. She didn't want him to wait 2 hours. So thank you guys for what you've been doing in this weather. And I know it hasn't been easy, and you guys are working a lot, so.
Pass the message along.
Yes, thank you.
Anyone else, any discussion items? Hearing none. Committee reports? Seeing none. Executive session, none needed. I'll open the last call to the public. Seeing no response, we will close the last call to the public, and at this time, we stand adjourned.